we go. There we go. There we go. Is that there? That there? We're live here. We're live there. I wish I had better glasses for this, but these will work. These we can see what we're doing here, guys. That out of the way. Might be a little better. How about that? That's better. Maybe better still. Better about the same, as my optometrist would say. Better too. Anyway, guys, hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome. It is a Monday night. It's colder than cold is it's just fucking cold. It's cold here in Salt Lake tonight, guys. I think somebody said it was like here. Let me see. See here. 21. 20. It's cold out there. So long day at work. Had to help a lot of people do a lot of things. As you know, helping is kind of one of the things I like to do. It's kind of evident with the business. Best place to find out what our business is, what we're doing. Ignore this for a minute. I'm not repping those guys. I'm definitely not repping those guys. Let me get this thing off of here. Don't need to be held accountable for something that they don't want to know. There we go. Hey, look at that. See, he's a regular Joe. He wears a white shirt sometimes. As always, guys, best place to find out what we're doing, what we're about. Ignore that shirt for a minute. Check us out. karmaincarnate.com is the website. www.karmaincarnate.com. Yeah, that's the best place to see what we're doing. Hell, do what we're doing. Rip off the business model. It's right there. You just scroll to the bottom and you'll find it. But you'll find the easiest thing that you can do if you want to start making your impact felt with us is buy food. There's a great big button that says make your impact right at the top of the webpage. Click on that and start feeding people. That's what we're here. That's what we're all about is we're here wanting to feed people. Every person that's ever bought food through Karma has had one underlying goal in mind, and that's to solve the problem of hunger. It's not to get rich. It's not to make profits and put them it's never been that. Every person that's ever bought food here, it's because they genuinely, in the depths of their heart, they just want to feed people. They want to take care of their community. So big shout out to all of our community impact agents, every last one of them. They're incredible, amazing people. They make Rex and I look like ants compared to them because all they do is they just buy food every month. That's what they do. So, but check it out. Check out our website, karmaincarnate.com. Check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube. I'm coming to you live on YouTube right now. YouTube's where we've got thousands of hours of content. I mean, Karmic Transmissions, 5-2 Karmas, Daily Dose of Karmas, family food gift videos. Guys, Rex and I have been doing this for almost 11 years. Over a decade of my life has been spent trying to promote an idea of let's buy food to give to those in need. And if we all share and do this together, it's going to help benefit all of us. Because if we share together, we get more done. Like, you ever see All Dogs Go to Heaven? It's got a fantastic song in there. The more we share, the more we get. It's the whole premise of just you help each other along, and before you know it, there's plenty for everyone. So that's the underlying objective here with Karma is to feed people and move team humanity forward a little bit more. Pardon the scruffiness. I'm due for a beard trim here pretty soon. It's getting a little unruly on this side, but then again, I've also been picking at it. It's coming into like tax season, retirement season, all that kind of stuff for the financial industry. And if you guys didn't notice, I have a day job where I lend my knowledge and insight into what's going on in the world towards helping people better their financial situation. It's called karma, folks. I do it everywhere because, if you help people out and better their position, it betters all of us. It makes us a community grow. And that's through hard times like this where, I don't know about you guys, but I went to buy like some milk and eggs and stuff the other day. Just for like 10, 12 items in my cart, it was over $100. It's insane. The prices of everything are getting insane. If we can't help each other, if we're not there for each other, it's all going to go away, guys. All this amazing wonderment that we've got as a society, from our grocery stores and convenience abilities to our vehicles, the ways that we travel, and all of this benefit that we have, and it's not guaranteed by any means. Remember that we're animals, and just like everything else, if this all goes away, we're back to hunting and fishing and carrying water to be boiled and cleaned so that we can actually have these things. Yeah, all this wonder is balanced on a razor's edge, guys. It's right there and can tip either way, no matter what. So the best thing we can do is work together to make that razor's edge a little bit wider. I'd like to see it a sidewalk, maybe, something that's going to help support all the stuff that we have that we just kind of take advantage of. And I admit it, we take advantage of it. I'm no different. I'm right there with everybody else. The fact that I'm sitting in a home listening to my heater blow with my mom and my animals and everything well taken care of. This is a thing of wonder. That I'm not out chopping wood and hunting animals to feed the other animals in my home. This animal included. Look at this. Look at this. Yeti man here. Anyway, so no, like by all means, everybody involved has ever had one goal, and that's to feed and take care of each other. If we all do that, if we can look at those things that make us the same, it's going to make it a lot easier to look over some of those differences that, while on the surface you might think it irks you or gets under your skin, that in all reality it's not really there at all. It's just another thing to distract you from what you should be doing, which is taking a little action and going after life. And you know, like it, I'm going to get this picture made one day where it's the take the bull by the horns, and you gotta think of dodgeball with what's Ben Stiller that plays him, but White Goodman, right? And he's grabbing the bull by the horns and he's wrestling it to the ground. It's a fantastic picture. I want to get that made, but it's going to be like Rex is him and I'm going to be the bull, or something like that. It'll have to be goofy because, as you know, we don't do anything in a conventional sense here. Because why would you? That's not near as fun. It's not as exciting and adventurous, and it's why we chose a hard thing. It's funny because in in the time that I've been working in finance and stuff like that, I've come to realize that the thing that Rex and I have more than most is the want and the care for just everybody. We want to see everybody do better no matter what. If we're around them or not, we want to see everybody improve. And we could have done any number of things to try to start a business. I mean, our family's in shipping, we've done freight and stuff like that, so we understand the importance of bringing goods and services into a marketplace because if they're not there, they're just waste. Like our family has been very in touch with how the building blocks of a society move, namely the economic side of it. Because if the freight ain't moving, your economy's dying. I'm gonna put that as a softball out there universally. Okay, keep that in mind. As we all saw during COVID and everything else, truckers were heroes, right? Because they kept it moving. Without them, it all stops. So our family's been lucky to see that kind of stuff, and it gave Rex and I a chance to see where we could help and things that we could do because where we started to interject ourselves isn't where you normally would, right? Most people are gonna start a charity. They're gonna start a nonprofit. They're gonna do something that works a tax angle to let them find a way through all of this stuff. And Rex and I, true bulls that we are, we decided no, we'll just pay the taxes and we'll call it a business and we'll try to end hunger that way. We took the most insane route that you could have think of for starting a business aimed at solving a problem. Because everything else would have been done with tax write-offs and benefits and side things all the way around. And we didn't want to do that for one simple fact is we wanted to make the change real. We wanted to find a way to share with everybody else. And the part that's really hard to do when it comes to those nonprofits is they don't share very well. They do everything for a cause, but they sure don't share very well. They'll support other things. They'll give it a lot of lip service, but none of them have money to put towards anything. You know, they've got money for advertising, right? This is my advertising. By the way, this is free in a sense. I mean, I am paying for the power and the water. There's a cost associated with everything, guys. Never forget that. With every institution and everything that you ever give to, never forget there's always cost associated with everything. And so, you know, when you're trying to save those monies because what's more important is getting the money to the cause, right? It's not about using the money to promote the message of the cause. That's what most everything does, right? But if it's about money getting to the cause, money making the most impact, you better be smart with where you're giving, because there's a lot of them that do wonderful lip service. There's a lot of them that spell it out in their name with what they're doing, and props to them. They've moved the chains. They've done a lot to help people in a lot of different areas. But I'm ready for the ones that are ready to say, no, we'll solve the problem, and if we do that, everything else will come in turn. The notoriety, the fame, the accolades, like whatever you're looking for, the infamy. If you're the person that's wanting to do it by force and make it such a thing that you're going to ram it down everybody else's throat, and you want to be known as the person that did it, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad that you're doing something, because that's more than most. I'm still going to call you an asshole. From this asshole to that asshole, mind you, yeah, I'll give you props because you're doing something, but there's better ways of doing it. Do it from here. Do it from your heart. With karma, we like to say, put your money where your heart is, not where your mouth is, because it's easy to run your mouth. It's easy to talk about it. It's a lot harder to do it and follow up on it and really, really live the message that you're trying to put out there. So it's why the karmic difference is what we need in this world, guys. This is kind of a soapboxy episode, but hey, this is what happens when you just burn through the holidays, right? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this holiday season flew by in a blink. I mean, it's already second week of January. What? Why? How? Where are we going? But seriously, guys, like I'm it's time to get back to action. It's time to get back to doing things. And with the holidays behind us, I start asking you, what are you doing next? If you gave a little something through Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and all that stuff, and you helped the cause, props to you. Are you still doing it? Is my next question for you. Because that's what we really need more of. Is we need that commitment, that thing that's going to say, no, we need to keep pushing. Sorry, for those of you watching, I've got this hangnail. It's driving me crazy. I wish I had clippers, but I was late. I was late getting home and had to jump on. But no, I ask you, what are you doing each month? What are you willing to give and sacrifice to live in that idyllic world that you want to be in, right? I've made it simple. I've made it very, very simple. I would love to be in a world without hunger. And, so much so that I spend, you know, Rex and I, this is the crazy part. Rex and I spend thousands of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a month, so that we can have payment systems and portals and a purchasing area with a shopping cart and things like that, so that people can really easily go spend $50 to buy food, and that's the top end. Like the most expensive thing that we have in that shopping cart is $50, and it not only provides food to a family, but it also provides dog and cat food. It provides that one extra little thing that people tend to forget about when it comes to families, which is those unsung family members. But Rex and I spend thousands so that people can spend at most $50 a month to end hunger in their neighborhoods and right here at home. Because everything, like I said, has a cost. Everything has a cost. March of Dimes, Red Cross, you name it. The Utah Food Bank. I'm going to go ahead and throw out where I live. The Utah Food Bank has an overhead cost. Don't let them fool you. These places aren't just throwing money at their actual causes. They all have overhead. they'll have things that they pay for, and most of them don't really have to show the public what that is and where it goes, so long as they're making some sort of impact. That's where karma is different, guys. So, like I said, it's on our website. In the very beginning, I even mentioned it. You want to see our business plan? Go to the website. Look at the bottom. There's a business model right there. It tells you how to break it down. It tells you how the payout structure can work. It tells you how you can do everything that we've done, everything down to the letter. Save, which entities we actually filed our documents through. We didn't put those ones in there, but that's easy enough. You can find anybody to file your stuff. If you got a lawyer, he'll do it for you. He'll be more expensive, but he'll do it. So, yeah, no, we're not. We got nothing. All we're trying to do is feed people. Feed people in their tummy, right? We're buying food and putting it in food banks, so we just want to feed people that way. But we want to feed and nourish people economically. For our community impact agents, we profit share with them. They earn a commission for every family food gift they can help sell, because hey, you're out there selling good karma, and that deserves its own reward, right? For every one of us making a drop in the pond, there's going to be ripples. So there's going to be some reaction for all of us. And I mean, on top of that, we're feeding them spiritually. Like, I don't know about you guys, but helping people feels good. It makes my soul and my heart sing. Helping people. It's at my day job. If you go back and watch the beginning, you'll know who I work for. I was wearing their brand a little bit ago, but I had to sit down with the CEO, the guy in charge, right? And he flat out asked me, he's like, "So why do you keep working here?" And the only thing I could tell him is, it's because I like helping people. Every person that comes in and sits down in my office and talks finance with me and finds a way to better their situation through certificates or investment referrals, or even to the point of getting them some credit card loans or something like that, and help them out through a rough patch if we can make it work and put a good plan together for them. Like, whatever it takes, I love to help people, and it's that thing right there that keeps me even doing my day job, because I could go other places and make a whole lot more money, but I wouldn't have the same impact on people. And that's important to me. That's why I keep doing everything that I do. And it's why karma even came into existence. It's why our people are called community impact agents, right? Everybody that signs up and wants to do the family food gift business with us, that's they're a community impact agent. They are an agent for change and hope and goodness in their community. So it's right there in their name. They're a community impact agent. They're here to make an impact, to make a difference, and to send shockwaves through the world that we live in, because that's what we do. That's what every one of us has that ability to do, is we shine with our own inner light. We brighten the world for those around us, so they can see the good and the ability and the paths that we've made to help make it easier for them too, right? That's that's where we're lucky as people, that we can have that shared experience, that shared commonality, to help blaze a trail for people, because it's a crazy mixed up world that we live in. I said a little bit ago, over 100, 10 items in my shopping cart. 10. It's $10 an item. There's like eggs and milk and stuff, like $100. Unbelievable. And it's why we need to help, guys. It's why we're here. It's why karma's here doing its thing, and it's why it's so important that we all act now more than ever. You know, is because if we aren't in this together, then we're sure going to have a rough time of it apart. So it's crazy. But so anyway, let me come back around to how I ended up here again alone tonight, because the last like three, four, three, two, the last couple have been this again, and it's because, like I said, guys, it's been a whirlwind. Here, the dogs, that's part of it. But like, I'm still cleaning up from Christmas, because I didn't get the chance to get all my Christmas decorations down just yet. So the room that we usually use for recordings is stuffed full of stuff, boxes and everything. Not enough time to move it today afterwards. So here I am. Um, my friends and loved ones, Clint, Colby, Rex, a lot of the people that are on here with me more frequently, um, they had prior engagements and prior obligations, and New Year brings all kinds of new things, and so I wanted to keep it short, wanted to keep it sweet, and just give you guys a big shout out. I know I had a bit of a soapbox moment there, but guys, it's what we need in this world is a little bit of some moderation in ourselves and a little bit of some self-sacrifice to just give to people and say, here, this is for you. No strings, no qualms, no nothing attached to it, but this is here and it's for you. And that's what karma does in spades. And at best, the only thing that we ask of people is to let it be known what you're doing, right? Like if you're going out and feeding people and you think it's a cool thing, let everybody else know. Just be like, hey, check out this new plan, check out this new program. It's worth doing because I'm doing it. And if I weren't doing it, if it weren't worth your time, I wouldn't do it, right? So if it wasn't worth your money, I wouldn't do it. If it wasn't worth put adjective here. If it wasn't worth that, I wouldn't do it because I'm the last thing I want to do is waste anybody's time. Our time is the most valuable asset and resource every one of us has, and even to the point where you know to give up a Monday night to come on here and talk about this, I would do gladly. I'm sacrificing a lot from a lot of people that I love. I've got a new girlfriend. I've got family obligations and things going on right now, and this to tell you guys how cool it is to buy food to give out to other people in need, it can still be more important than those things because if we don't do this, guys, if we don't help each other and take our stand as in every individual, take your stand. What is it that you're not willing to bend on, and start acting for it, acting on that cause. Because if that's where you stand, then let it be known and do it. There's no other way that it'll get better than if you actually step out and do something. So, and if I'm lucky, you'll do it with me. You'll do it right here with us at Karma. Again, forgive the lackadaisical look. You guys saw I ran in the door and jumped right to it because I didn't want to miss it, guys. It's been 2 weeks. I took New Year's Day off because I had a lot of stuff going on. I had a lot of fun. So, but we're right back at it. We're back with Karmic Transmissions. We are gonna move. We're gonna change a few things up. We've got a lot of big plans for this upcoming year. Um, and yeah, we're just excited because it's time. It's time, guys. Let's start. As Mike Shank would put it, let's stop drinking and dreaming and start creating and completing. Because if not now, when? If not us, then who? Right? So let's take some action. Let's make this thing kick. Let's end some hunger. Let's feed some people. Let's share some money and have some growth. Because if we all do that, it's going to be a wonder. It's going to be a wonder all the way around. But as always, guys, check us out: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Karma Incarnate, at the Karmic Feed on Twitter. We're not super active on Twitter. I got to work on that one. There's just so much to do and not enough time to do it, guys. I don't know about you, but I definitely I'm feeling the burn right now, and I want to get some fun things done because as we do, it's just going to open up all kinds of new horizons for all of us. So, and that's where we're going to leave you: is new horizons are coming. New horizons are coming with Karma. So, until the next time, check us out: karmaincarnate.com, Facebook, Twitter, Karma Incarnate, at the Karmic Feed, TikTok, and things will be coming soon. Maybe real soon. Who knows? Love you guys. Take care.